Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. This is one of the wonderful cards that I recreated from watching Scrapbook.com Fest3. And that was so much fun. I'll put a link below for you guys to watch the lives. It's 2 days of wonderful crafting, 5 hours and a little bit more a day of wonderful presenters and doing a fantastic job. This card was inspired by Justin Adkins is who did this card, and he had another word here, but I put my die in that I had received for free from scrapbook.com with an order. They always have something for free. Always, scrapbook.com does, and I just love that with them. It's like they give you a little gift for placing an order. It's so much fun. So I had blast using this die. As you see, we're going to do some big ink blending here and just take off and put these cards together. Oh, and here's what I did with the inside of it. And this stencil is Bibi Cameron's stencil. I use this stencil all the time on so many different projects. I'll put a link below for you to go ahead and click on it and you can place an order. Oh, I am an affiliate, so when you do click on the links and place an order, I receive a small commission. That's at no cost to you, and I do appreciate you clicking on my links. It keeps me going here and supports me and my channel, and I get to do wonderful projects and order fantastic items. Sometimes scrapbook.com or Spellbinders sends me product, and then sometimes they don't. I just order it. But a lot of times I order from my Spellbinders products from scrapbook.com. And like I said, they always have a free gift. So this is just too much fun. So we're going to make 2 cards. The inside of this card I picked for this one is going to be a little orange looking, just for the fall, just like that. So we'll put these together. Let's go ahead and stencil this really quick. I have my nice mat down here that I like to use when I do this kind of thing. And but let me get a little cloth. Good. If I have to wipe, I will. Okay, so I want to just put this stencil of Bibi Cameron's here at the bottom. You could use any one, but because of the splatters, I thought this would be fun. And I love this because, see, I can line it up and I see that things are even and it sticks. So that's a lot of fun. And I'm just going to take this lightly. I'm just going to go back and forth. Just lightly. Now you can mask off up there at the top if you want to, but I thought that was okay, that I could stay away. So cute, right? I could stay away from, hopefully, from making a boo-boo. And then, you know, when we do things like this, there's always side 2, right? You can always flip your cardstock over if you make a boo-boo. And let's just place this right here. I don't think that's straight. It's just nice to have this to line up on. And like I said, on this mat, it sticks. That's from scrapbook.com. And I'm just going to lightly go back and forth. And round, doesn't matter. Just want to add a little dimension to the inside of the card, that's all. So I'll put this aside. And let's go ahead and glue these to the inside base of our card. This way it's done. And we can have a lot of fun with color in just a second. Doesn't that gray look nice with that orange? I like that. Where's my other one? Here we go. Just like that. Now I have my 2 card bases up here. They are made from Neenah white cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So they'll open like this. I need to be doing some top fold cards. I haven't done those in a while. And anything that I do side fold can go top fold. The dimensions are the same. It just, you know, goes to a portrait style. There's one, and here's the other. Just like that. Okay. Wonderful. Now those are ready. Okay, now, and we will use that stencil again. So now what I want to do is I want to get my piece of cardstock here, and this cardstock is the full front of the card, 5.5 by 4 1/4. When I ink blend, I'm left-handed. It's gonna be like this, but when I have to turn my paper and come that way. I don't know why. I don't like going across like that. I like coming down like this. It's just the way I like to do it. Sometimes on an angle, whatever. It doesn't matter with this, I promise. I love these brushes. I have the flat ones that go on here, but I just ordered the dome foam, and I'm anxious to try that. So first we're gonna go in with, let's use some purple. You can use purple of any color, any kind of ink that you have. And I'm just gonna put this on here, just like that. There's like Velcro there, and see how mine, I've washed them so much. This is the last time I'm using these. I'm gonna throw them away. And I've used them a ton. Okay, let me get a piece of scrap paper. I always like to kind of pounce off a little bit there. Okay. And then I'm going to come in and I'm just going to, and I mean, you can pounce off on your mat. I don't know why I like to, well, I do know why I like to use the paper. I don't like to get that much ink all over this mat while I'm working. I could also pounce off on my glass mat. So I want this purple to really be purple. Going around, going back and forth, really add some color. You know, just like heat embossing, okay? I had to try with heat embossing like crazy, okay, guys? Because you know, it's just something that you have to learn. And there's a learning curve with anything. There is a learning curve with blending. And I'm getting a little better at it. The more I watch everybody, the more I learn. I've learned so much from Simon Hurley, I have to say that. Oh, I ordered his, not the solar paste, maybe it was the solar paste. I ordered, anyway, so from the, he has solar paste and another paste. Now that is really going to bother me. Anyway, so lunar paste. Okay, I ordered solar paste in gold. I'm so excited to get that because I have never done mixed media before, and I wouldn't have done mixed media. I would not. I shy away from things that I'm just a little leery about. But, once again, a freebie. I placed an order at scrapbook.com. I got this paper glaze for free. Let me show you what I made. So, you know, just story time. Well, I'm just crafting with you guys. So here it is with a stencil. And it's so glittery and fun, okay? I've never used this kind of media before. The glitter does not come off. I absolutely love it. Anyway, so I thought, wow, I really like that. And when I saw scrapbook.com FEST3, okay, I'm going to go back in with that purple. Every time Justin Adkins did a color, he went back in with the previous color and gave it a blend, and as you see, it's taking out that line, but it's also creating another color, which is so much fun. There we go. So we'll do that, okay? I just love it. Anyway, okay, so I had never really gotten into any kind of mixed media. I'll say this much. Scrapbook.com and Spellbinders have forced me to, I'm going to go into with like a lime green, to expand my crafting, which is what I wanted to do. But I never thought, I thought I would just foil, you know, and that's what I thought I would do. Well, I'll just get on here and I'll foil, we'll have fun, and, you know, well, if somebody orders, thank you so much, and we'll go from there. And of course, you guys amaze me. Thank you so much for supporting my business. I really appreciate that. So, you know, I never thought in a million years, a year ago, that I would be doing anything like this, that I would be doing anything like that mixed media right there, that glittery. Now I'm going back in with the blue. And, you know, I just really never thought that would be happening for me. But it is, and I'm having a lot of fun. So, even though I still have a learning curve with blending color, it's okay. Because I'm just going to keep on, and I'm going to go in with the yellow. Until, you know, I mean, it's a learning thing. And this is why I watch all of those shows, everything that they, the videos that they provide, the teaching that they give us is just absolutely wonderful. The presenters are, of course, fantastic. They really help you. Their techniques are easy. They're easy to understand. They do a fantastic job. And I'm still working with, because I wasn't going to throw them out, with my Stampin' Up! Inks, but a lot of them are starting to dry out, and I am replacing them with, right now I'm placing them with, I've got some Pink Fresh Studio, and Gina K is what I'm waiting on a little order to come in from scrapbook.com FEST3, because we also got 10% off, which was fantastic. I love, you know what? I'd love to do this. Do you guys like to ink blend? Do you just kind of get into like just doing this? There's something, what they were even saying on the videos, it's like a Zen moment, you know? Like you're just, because you could chat. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's like you start doing this and you're just like, get into the zone with it. You can't help it. But we're getting a nice rainbow of color here. And remember, we are going to die cut this. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with an orange. Look how easy it is just to you know, switch these back and forth. And I'm excited for the dome ones. I really am excited for them, because they're supposed to help a whole lot with, see how I'm getting all those swirls? And this ink isn't really that great. It's kind of blotched up a little bit on the top of the ink pad, but it's okay. We're going to get it. We're just going to blend and blend and blend and blend. That's what I learned too. Just keep blending. Let me flip that. Go back to my yellow. And then kind of come over that just like that. Look how fun that is. Oh my, I just love it. Okay, now we're going to go in with a red. And this ink pad isn't too great either, but I mean, it does the trick. You know, it's still workable. But I'm telling you what I'm ready to do. What I'm waiting for, okay? I've seen those Cloud9 inks that are the interference inks. Guys, the shimmer and the way it changes color, I have to have them, okay? I absolutely have to have them. So right now I have, they're out of stock, of course. I have right now the Notify Me thing on, and I've got a little bit of money put back to start to order them when they come in. I'm very excited about them. I've seen people use them, and I absolutely think that they are my way to go. I love shimmer, you know that, because I love to glimmer. Look how pretty this is. Huh. Now we'll go back in with that orange. And watch, see how that takes it out? I am watching that absolutely happen as I'm doing this with you. Look how beautiful that color is. Wow. Okay, there's our piece. I love it. I love it. And I've got my scrap paper there. Good. Now, let me bring in the platinum. You bring in whatever die machine that you have. Put that right there. We're going to take this piece right here, and we're going to take our beautiful die right here, our Fun High. I'm going to put it right over that paper, just like that. Look at that rainbow of color. Isn't that fun? That is so much fun. Okay, I'm going to crank it through. No, I don't want to crank it through. Hold up. Hold up. I'm getting so excited. I'm getting too excited. Stop, stop, stop. We have to splatter. I forgot to splatter. That's okay. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. I'm missing something. Let me get my box. This is what I call my splatter box. I do all kinds of shimmer if I'm going to make a mess. It's just the lid to some type of box that I got, whatever came here. And I've been having trouble with white splatter, okay? So, I went to Hobby Lobby, and the guy in the paint department helped me out. And so, of course, we went to the Folk Art. This is just an ivory matte. Now, I have some white. I just don't have the order here yet. I think it's coming Friday or Saturday. I have some white pigment ink from Gina K that's coming that I'm hoping to be able to use for this also, because this I'm going to have to stop after I splatter it and then come back after it dries, which could be a good hour, okay? Which is something that I don't really like doing. But that's okay because I love the white splatter. So, you know, you gotta give to get, right? So, what I did was I filled up an aqua painter with water. This is about empty now, but I do that and I have a little bit of water onto. So, you know, if you have folk art paint, you can make any color splatter that you want. Let's go ahead and make a slushy of this. See? See how we're doing? Sometimes you have to add a little bit more water. It does not, you don't want it to be thick. I've learned that. So I've tried all kinds of things. I even got some pigment ink over at Hobby Lobby, and I did not like it whatsoever. So I was like, nope, that's not good. So now we're on to this. So see on my little acrylic block here, I'm just kind of mixing it. I'm picking it up, the wetness on the tip, on the end, or I could use my brush. And then I'm just going to come close and flick it. Look how pretty, right? Now, I have to admit this. This is very white, and I love that. So, to me, it's like, okay, that's okay. I can wait an hour for it to dry. I'm good. And then, of course, I get paint on my fingers. And there's now paint on the floor. Oh, how funny. From flicking it. See, because I'm a mess, okay? So, but it's all right. This is why I'm in this box, luckily. I might have to make some more of this. I was going to use the brush end also, but I really did get a nice effect, I thought, with just the, there we go, here we go, just like that. A little bit of a blob there of liquid, but that's okay, and because we are going to die cut, so don't worry about anything. All right, I'm going to, I want to add more. Ooh, every place but on the card. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted some good splatter. Okay, now we're going to stop there. Okay, I'm going to clean up. This is going to dry, and I'll be back to die cut. Look how pretty that looks. I love that. That is like a sky, right? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So, okay, back in a minute. I'm going to clean myself up, and let that dry. Okay, so while that's still drying, and here it is. Here it still is, but it's still wet, so it's going to take some time. I thought I would get on here and stencil the front of one of the card bases, because one front gets stenciled like this. So I chose to use this stencil from Bibi Cameron, and I'm just going to lay it across there and get my brush out here, or my little foam pad out there. Let me make sure this is the gray. Yeah. And I'll bring that here. And we'll go ahead and start the front of the card. Now, I've already got the inside in there, okay? So I don't want to make any mistakes. I'm just going to place it right here. Like I said, it sticks. And then so does my stencil. Although I still hold it. I'm just, that's just me. You know, say it'll stick, but I'm still holding it down. Plus two, this is a little thicker because I've got it folded. Okay. So just very lightly, I'm going to come around. I'm trying to be really careful not to get into any of this. Pretty, right? Just subtle. He is a wonderful teacher. Justin Adkins. So yes, I was talking about the Cloud 9 ink. Look how pretty that looks together. A little line right here, but we're fine. We're good. I was talking about that ink, and I've seen it used. And ever since the first time I saw it, I wanted it. Okay? So, but it keeps going like out of stock. Like I'll get a notification by the time I get to the computer, or even, you know, while I was waiting, like I thought, well, I'll just wait until I, you know, have a little bit of money and then I'll place an order. Now I've got money put back. Look how pretty that's coming. And I'm like, as soon as it gets back in stock, if I can even, the other day I couldn't even make it to the computer in time. So, because everybody is loving it and I have to use it. I want to use it. So I don't care if I get to get one ink pad, I will order it. And there is the front of our card. Whoo! Wow, that is wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. I did that very carefully. And now we have the inside, really nice. Okay, this is still drying again. This is going to take a little bit. So when that happens, I will be back. Okay, everything's dry, which I'm thrilled with, and I just love how it came out. I have the Platinum 6 here to go ahead. This is my die cutting machine to go ahead and cut this out, and we're going to use this beautiful die. It's the front of the card. So I'm going to just line this up on here, and let me just show you guys this. I cut the card to 5.5 by 4.25. Okay, now right here it's perfect. So what we could do is take some low craft tack tape and go ahead and just tape it down if you wanted to, just to make sure that you're in the right place. Okay, don't even have to really lap it over onto the paper. I think I'm going to take that off. Let me do that. Hold up. All of a sudden I had an idea, as usual, right? Okay, so I'm just going to do this. And I've got that nicely down, okay? And it's in the proper place inside that die, okay? It is absolutely perfect. So I'm just going to bring this here. And now I am going to wrap, or I did it again, didn't I? I'm not going to do it like that. I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to just tape this down, okay, on the inside right here. That's what I wanted to accomplish. Okay, and now I know that my paper is good behind there, okay, because I've got it taped. You can tape it on the other side and roll it around. I thought maybe this would be a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Now let's cut this out. We're going to get such a cute effect with this. Here we go. All right, now I was so excited to learn this. Okay, now, what also, because the tape is here, see, we didn't cut the tape either, okay? Because I didn't want to clean that up on the back of the card. So, and it's low tack. This is that mint tape. I don't have any foiling, so I'm good to put it over all of that. And this really cut all the way through. Isn't that nice? Look at our frame. Our frame is so awesome. With the word hi. What a fun card. Look at that. Okay, now this is one card. Save your dot. Okay, this is one card. You need this little dot right here for that one card. You need all your pieces. Take your pieces out. I'm just going to lay them to the side, top and bottom, and the little inside of the H and my hi. Now, I want to go ahead and cut another white die right here. So let me go ahead, because that one will go. See, this one, remember we made this card front. This will go right here. Oh, look how cute. It came out perfect again. I'm so happy. And then here, okay? Now we're going to cut another base out of white. Hang on just a second. We need to cut a piece of cardstock first at 5.5 by 4.25. I think they now have this in lilac, which I think is pretty. So let's do 5.5, because we want the full card front. 4.25. I'm so excited to do this because it's really coming out great. Bring that platinum back in my die cutting machine. Let's do exactly what we did. I'm going to line this up, and this time it's not going to be like I'm not going to be flipping it over. There. We're going to look at it. We're right there where we need to be. I'm going to take my tape just to hold it, just like that. Run it through. Perfect. Now, I did use white, okay? You, of course, could do this in as many colors as you want. And you could go ahead and layer on top a little yellow, a little green. Okay, now we'll take this out. And now we have our beautiful frame. Don't forget to save your little dot. Here's this. I'm so excited. Good. All right, now let's move this out of the way. Let's bring our card bases in. Remember we had, I'm going to take that off. We had 2 card bases, and we stenciled on this one. We stenciled on the inside for this one. You're going to love this. I'm going to take this and put it here and make a really pretty, isn't that pretty? Fun card. Let's go ahead and use a little glue. I like liquid glue for anything like this because I myself need the wiggle room. Okay. Going to place it right here. Because it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, I'm just tapping. And there might be a little bit at the top that we need to trim, which is fine. That happens. Just bring that around. Push this down. Let's get our dot on their eye right here. I love it. Isn't that fun? Okay, now we have this. And we have the white on the outside. And we have our little dot for our eye. Okay. So what we first want to do is place this on here, white on white. Okay. This was so cool what he did. You guys, I just love it. So place this on here, white on white. It's so peaceful outside. It's a beautiful September fall day here in Upper East Tennessee. And when it gets like this, it gets silently peaceful. I never ever want to forget this about, ever about Tennessee. Such a pretty time of the year. Although what's next, I hate. Winter. So, winter is not one of my faves. Summer is. Love spring, summer, and fall. I could do without winter. Okay, so here we are with the white on white. Now, this is what he did. This was so cool. And this made the card. Our pieces that we cut from here. Look at this. We're going to inlay right into here. Isn't this fun? We saved the center of our H. And then this on the bottom. Oh my goodness. Is that not a fun rainbow card that says, hi, hello, I just wanted to like make your day? So cute. What a fantastic idea. I'm just going to put a little glue. And I'm just going to add, and I love to paper piece. I absolutely love paper piecing. So to do this, like this big puzzle like this, was right up my alley. As soon as I saw him do it, I came into my craft room. Well, I was actually watching on the computer sitting here in my craft room, and I was watching, and I thought, oh my, how in the world am I going to, I'm going to duplicate this right now. I cannot stop, I can't, I have to do this. So right here, we're going to put our little dot. This one's going to stay white, but I want my dimension in there. And then we're going to put this down here. Our splatters look great. And it just is a way to use your die cuts negative and positively the cuts to make 2 cards. Is that not so much fun? Easy peasy fun. Cutting it and using both the pieces. Paper piecing this together. I think they came out absolutely fantastic. And again, free gift from scrapbook.com. Of course, today they have different free gifts. I think you can purchase this die. I'll see if I can link it below for you. Oh, let's do our embellishments. Wait a minute. I found these little embellishments in my drawer. So let's just go ahead, and I'm out of blue ones. I just like using things up now so that then I have to admit then I'll be able to order other things. But I had grounded myself from purchasing any embellishments but I did get the crystal mix because I love those. And look at how pretty. This is going to come cute anyway. So I just put some of these little things all over the place. Mine as well. Just sprinkling them. I think I'll put 2 red here. I think that's good. Let's put something down in here. Let's put a purple, medium purple, right there. Okay. Now let's do this one. Let's do some purple up in here. And red. I'll use my last big yellow. Put some more purple down in here. Little purple and red. Just I don't want to put one in that spot because I don't want to like enhance it, you know. It was just like a little water spot. But I mean, it's, you know, it is what it is. Put one there. We needed spots all over the place. Good. Let's put another one. Nope, not there. Let's put it like here. Good. And put a teeny tiny purple one up in there. And I could just keep going, right? All right, there we are. Here are our cards. And you can, of course, sprinkle any kind of embellishments that you have on a card like this. Any color, any type is going to look fantastic because you have that rainbow effect. I hope you'll go ahead and duplicate this card. It's so much fun blending your ink. I'm learning more on how to blend the ink. I think it came out pretty good. As you can see in the frame, how things blended a lot better when I went back to the color before and added that little bit in the middle to kind of blend both the colors together. So I hope you like this video. Links are below for you all to place an order. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.